So we're heading to see the Princess Zelda. Oh, another cool thing about the Ocarina of Time Redux ROM is that the Ocarina is now assigned to the D-pad. So I no longer have to go into the item screen and assign the Ocarina to the C buttons. It's just already ready for me to do that. Which means I have a lot more room to just have items. Which, I mean, is fine. Can't really utilize the entirety of that, unfortunately, because I am doing the Minimalist run. But, you know, it's still cool nonetheless. Oh, and has anyone ever read what this owl has ever said? Because I don't actually remember necessarily. You know, we all skip through it. But let's read it. You know, let's start reading the owl stuff. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest time. You know what? This owl has got a point. You know, I felt pretty discouraged during my original run of the Minimalist Challenge on Ocarina of Time. Especially with Bongo Bongo. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? I sure did. Alright then, I'll see you around. So yeah, another thing is that, you know, there's, you know, a world map and you access it differently than you did before. You know, you got 4 different screens to cycle through now, whereas you didn't really have all that much to go through in like A Link to the Past or anything. So, another useful thing that Ocarina of Time did was have the owl just explain everything to you, and it is a character, so it has a little bit more importance than just, you know, a generic tutorial. Let's just take the quick route here. And hopefully we can make good time at getting to the castle. It's hard to say. Oh. I think we'll just make it. Yep. We just made it. That is one of the strictest times in the game. Is if you want to get on the first cycle, get to the Hyrule Castle in the first cycle, you have to like book it. You have to know to sidestep and backstep. Okay, let's talk to Meilon here. Hey, your clothes. They're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Meilon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Oh, that's sad. Are you going to, Oh, well, I guess you won't be giving me the egg. So, that's fine. We'll have to get it from here then. Welcome to Scenic Hyrule Castle. You've seen this place before. I've seen this place before. Hey, 3 hearts. This way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. On this ground, time flows normally. But time stands still while you are on Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, well, which way are you going to go now? Do you want to hear that again? Nope. Whew, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Well, thank you. I pride myself in being a smart kid. If only I were still a kid. Does it just make me a mediocre adult? Alright, we're going to need to get thrown out. Well, actually, we don't need to do that. We can just do this. We'll go back into town, and then head back to receive the egg. There she is. Hi, give me an egg, please. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. You know what? I mean, on a nice sunny day, after the work's been done, why not take a nap, right? Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. You got a weird egg. It's interesting, because she mentions that if we are going to wake her dad, then she'll give this to us for waking her dad, not to wake her dad. So we just basically got an egg for free just for helping her out. It just so happens that we need the egg to hatch in order to wake up her dad. Interesting. I never thought about it like that before. Okay, one thing though, I do wish that key items were equipped to the D-pad as well. There might also be a slight chance we don't need to present the key item anymore. I don't think that's the case though. I'm pretty sure we still need to show it to someone in order for it to actually trigger. Why didn't... I meant to... okay, I meant to roll off. But... okay. And of course the usual path of... shut up. Of sneaking has not changed. Don't really know why it would. It is curious though. You do have this dirt path that leads to this overclimb, which is a little strange that this is even a path in the first place at Hyrule Castle. I mean, obviously it's there to get past the guards, but still, it's curious. Alright, and the chicken hatched from the egg. It's the miracle of life. It sure is. I can go for some eggs right about now. Haven't had some eggs in a while. Okay, sir. Are you ready to... well, let's, before we equip it, let's see if, yeah, okay. Wait, what? This is a... mumble mumble. Welcome. Our ranch is so fun. Come on and look around. Okay, well, thank you. Here, I need you to wake up, please. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Well, you're not supposed to be here, dude. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon's looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. You're right, maybe you shouldn't do that. Hopefully you won't pull this same stunt 7 years in the future and just let someone else take over your ranch by accident. Well, not really accident. Ingo actually kicked him out pretty much, but still. Maybe the interesting thing about this is that, 7 years in the future, Ingo basically pushes Talon out of his own ranch and takes over it himself. But Talon is such a forgiving dude. Like, he just forgives Ingo of that slight and just lets him stay and work at the ranch. Maybe it's because of the very thing that he was forgiven of 7 years prior for just leaving his own kid behind. He's a very forgiving man, despite being lazy. Anyways, that's enough observation of side characters. Alright, we need to... well, I can't cheese it from the front, so we'll just cheese it from the back. I do like me some cheese. Can you move a little faster? I don't know why I took... come on. Move, please. Thank you. Alright. And we're not going to grab the rupees. We have no reason to do that. I cannot believe that just worked. I was sure I'd get caught. And you may ask, if you were sure you'd get caught, why did you try doing that? Where's the other guard? There they are. Oh, oops. You may wonder, why did I get so close to that guard? And the answer is, I honestly thought I could just go by him. I don't know why I thought that. I know how the guards work in this game. I've played it enough. And yet... oh, I can just go right in front of them. That's really cool. I got a weird cycle on this. The guards have strange behavior here. Is this normal? For some reason, this pattern does not seem familiar. I'm not sure whether that's because my memory is faulty, or if it's because the Redux ROM changed how the guard cycles work. I don't know. But either way, we'll keep going. Why do I feel like this is different, though? I'm sure it's nothing. There we go. And now we can meet the Princess of Destiny, as she is referred to in this game. Hey Zelda, it's me, again. 3 hearts. Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Well, let's be honest, they're not really that good at their job if they can let a kid past. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Sure is. Then are you from the forest? Yup. Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone. No, I have the spiritual stone of the forest that happens to be red and shining. Sorry to disappoint you. Do you have it? Interesting that they would even give this prompt. Can I say no? Well, that's odd. I thought you might be the one from my dream. You really don't have it? Tell me the truth. Sure, I have it. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? 3 hearts. Same as it always is. 3 hearts. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Now this actually makes sense because you technically have heard this name before. It's about 5.5 years ago, no big deal. Okay then, 3 hearts. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Okay. The legend goes like this. I've mentioned this before, but the creation cutscene and this cutscene are my favorite ones in the game. The 3 goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So, the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. I think I've explained this before, and they do make it kind of apparent, like how it works. But the Triforce, it's not something that you can just, like, let's say you were the greedy kind, like, oh, I wish for like $1,000. Like, it doesn't really work like that. It's whatever your actual deepest desire is, what your heart truly desires, it will grant that wish. It's not just one of those things where, you know, it's a genie and you get 3 wishes and oops, you made a mistake. Something like that. It's not one of those. It's where it's omnipotent and it knows what you want, so it grants that wish. It's one of those kind of things. I mean, it's power of the gods. I mean, it's gonna be special. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And, in order to open the door, it is so that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Hey, she said the title! Cue credits? Did you understand well the story I just told you? Of course I did. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Can I say no? Please, if you don't hurry, he'll be gone. Okay. I mean, why would I want to look at this man? I mean, he's obviously gonna try and kill us. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? I mean, is it that his eyes are evil? Or that he has a look of evil in his eyes? I mean, what is it, Zelda? Come on. Be more specific. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Yes. Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning, yet. Does he not? Actually, would he have any idea? If you saw a random kid and... No, he probably would. There is every possibility that he also was having the same dreams that Zelda and Link were having. The three of them are bound to the same fate, the same cycle of reincarnation. There's no way that he didn't also have some sort of dream that connected him to Zelda and Link. What do you think? Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Three Hearts, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay. Thank you. I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. I mean, that's pretty possible. Probable? Is it possible or probable? I mean, it is possible. So, he has such terrifying power, but it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it'll be helpful to you. Thanks, Zelda. Wow, this is Princess Zelda's autograph. I was about to ask, can Link read? But, of course he can. There's signs in Kokiri Forest. It'd be weird if he couldn't read. Hey, Impa, will you teach me a song, please? Preferably a lullaby so I can go to bed. A little bit on the tired side. I'm Impa the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big, new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. That's interesting. Zelda doesn't mention anything about Impa being in her dream. Not to us, at least. Obviously, she mentions it to Impa. Because Impa mentions that she was in the princess's dream. Not that she had a dream about this. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. I'm under the impression that Ganondorf did have some dream or something about Link and Zelda and that specific moment. I mean, it'd be weird if he didn't. He's bound by fate, just as Link and Zelda are. Link and Zelda had similar dreams. So, We did it. We learned the Zelda Lullaby. And this is our key to a lot of the game. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Okay. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Oh, she's gone. Whoa. It's like ninja magic or something. Okay, now, we could run all the way back to Kokiri Forest, or we could save, and then we could reset. It's way faster. We go right back to Kokiri Forest. We can go see Zarya, learn her song, then go see Darunia. I don't really feel like trudging all the way back to Kokiri Forest if I don't have to. There's a lot of back travel in this game in the first place, so might as well keep it down to a minimum if possible. Wrong way. Okay, so we're heading to Lost Woods. And the idea is to not get lost. It's a good idea. Should probably follow it. Just realized I don't have much to talk about right now. I was like, huh, this is kind of the same stuff, isn't it? But, interesting. With, Impa and Zelda and everything, they didn't really make anything into a tutorial or anything. They just kind of told you what's going on. Hey, over here! Hoo-hoo! 3 hearts. Good to see you again. Listen to this. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the sacred forest meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh. What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune, too. Do you want to hear what I said again? Nope. If you are courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Okay. I mean, what if I already know the path? I mean, I guess that doesn't matter, does it? Wow, my brain just stopped working for a second. It's almost as if I just kind of forgot the path for a moment. But after doing it for this song, you kind of don't really ever forget the path. Nope. Not about wasting time and getting hit. Now watch as I waste time and get hit. Alright. Dealt with. Ow. Probably hope I don't slam into the wall face first. Which way? Oh, left. Shot for... Oh. Oh, and they're gonna play unfair here. Oh, I didn't realize I could just jump up while holding the shield. That's useful. Okay, well. I guess we're not going to bother with you, huh? That's fine. Okay, and now we just need to make it through this small passage. And there we go. And we can just keep on going and see Zarya learn her song. We'll grab a ferry on the way back and go see Darunia. Where few have ever gone. Not many people have ever been to the Sacred Forest Temple, or Sacred Forest Meadow, which is interesting. I wonder how true that is. I've been waiting for you, Three Hearts. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Yes. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Curiously, she mentions that if you play the Ocarina here, you can communicate with spirits, but really, that's only that Zarya can do that. Because she is the forest sage. She's special like that. No one else can really talk to spirits as far as I'm aware, aside from maybe the Great Deku Tree, and that's just speculation. Only because he's like a deity of some kind. A lesser one, but great, great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Zarya's song. You can talk with me anytime. That's really sweet. Really is a shame, the fate of Zarya. You've learned Zarya's song. It's debatable that the sages are dead by the time they become the sages, but that can't quite be right. As in the Wind Waker, when the sages are dead, they no longer have any power. That's why the Master Sword goes dull. Is because there's no power being fed to the Master Sword by the sages. And Ganondorf killed him. And Ganondorf killed a sage and Twilight Princess as well. So they're not dead in Ocarina of Time. It's just really weird how it ends up. Like, you think they'd be dead. They're not. It's very weird. Almost unexplainable, really. Or maybe it's that the sages are more powerful being spirits than they are in the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. The sages in Wind Waker do appear in their spirit forms for a brief amount of time. It's just maybe that they aren't as powerful because there's only 2 of them? I don't know. Did you learn Ocarina song from Zarya? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the Ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed, just like this. Hoo hoo hoo, hoot hoot hoot. You know, I don't think I've ever once read this line of dialogue from the owl. I never knew that he was singing. Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. It's embarrassing if you don't. Especially recording it. You have to show, hey, I don't remember anything. Okay, so now we can hoof it to Kakariko. Yeah, we have to. Okay, so do we have... sure. Let's do that. We'll go to Kakariko Village, and then I think we'll end the episode there. We're getting a little bit on the lengthy side now. But we're not going to backstep, because I like to look forward. Look ahead, you know? But yeah, I can't remember ever really reading the owl's text. So, didn't know he was... Wait, was he saying that I should play a song there? That can't be right. That isn't right. He's just mentioning that you can do that anywhere. What's up? Impa said the spiritual stone of fire somewhere in Death Mountain. Thanks. I knew that. Appreciate it, though. There are things that just go unappreciated in this game, I think. Navi, as a whole, is unappreciated, I believe. A lot of people just don't like Navi. But considering that this is the first 3D Zelda game, and it's huge, I mean, kind of huge. I don't think it's all that big, but that's only really because I played it so much. It doesn't seem as big to me. So maybe that's it. But this is a pretty big game. It's a big deal, too. It was a big deal, especially when it came out. And just Navi was there in case you forgot something, because chances are you are going to get lost in this big, wide world. So Navi was there to help you, you know, get you back on track a little bit. That, and with the map subscreen, which shows the dots where you should be going. You're showing I should go to Lon Lon Ranch. Oh, it's because I can get a bottle there. Is that it? Or maybe it's to meet Malin there and learn Epona's song. That makes sense. Epona's not necessary, but sure feels like it. And it's a pretty big part of the game in the first place. It's on the title screen. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is 3 hearts. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Quit laughing at me. This is serious business. I really rather not laugh at me. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano, after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Don't tell me what I need. I know I don't need that thing. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Well, it's good that you're not expecting me to do it because I'm not going to. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. Yeah, you're really busy watching the gate that you could just close whenever you want, apparently. So, could you go and get the mask for me next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay. But, well, I have no choice. This is my job. Wow, what a sad story you just wove for me. Really is too bad I'm not going to do that for you. Also, I know I mentioned that we'd stop the video at Kakariko Village, but we're not. We're going to go ahead and see Darunia. Or at the very least, get into Goron City. No, we'll probably see Darunia. Because I want to be able to get into the dungeon and save there, so I don't have to walk all the way back from Kokiri Forest over here. That's not something I really want to do. Yeah. Oh, Tektites, the cheatingest of enemies. That's going to be fun to deal with again in the Water Temple. I think that's the only real place they gave me problems last time. And also, I've been thinking about it. So, he mentions, you know, needing the special shield, the Hylian shield, in order to ascend the mountain. And granted, it is tough to get up there with only 3 hearts. I'm kind of hoping we don't need to do that. Oh, the Great Fairy there teaches us magic. Oh, we need to do that. So I'll need to somehow replicate what I did last time. When it comes to dodging death. Okay. Play Zelda's Lullaby here, and then we'll play Zarya's song, get Journey to do a little dance, and get the bracelet, and blow up the boulder to Dodongo's cavern. But first, let's talk to Darunia. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard this song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face now. Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. Something tells me need some help from strangers. So, how about I play a fun little song, you get over yourself, and you let me help you out. How about that? How about you let me do that for you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Love how, like, this big, serious, mean dude just, like, gets friggin' dance fever. He's just really into it. I mean, yeah, he seems really stubborn, and he is, and imposing, and he is, and menacing, and he kind of is, but really, he's just this big old happy dude. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the Spiritual Stone of Fire too? The Spiritual Stone of Fire, also known as the Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on. I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I'll give you anything you want, even a spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fellow like you can pick up a bomb flower using A. Well, thank you, Darunia. I kinda need that in order to help you out. It's almost as if you knew that, though. I didn't mean to target you. Okay. Let's get out of here. Blow the entrance and then quit, because we're getting pretty far in on the time. About 10 minutes longer than I actually wanted to do, but like I mentioned before, I prefer doing longer videos. It's just better that way. I don't feel like it's disjointed. I wonder if Dodongo's Cavern's gonna give me any trouble. I don't think it will. I don't think it did last time. I know the boss is a joke. I wonder if we can crouch stab King Dodongo. Who knows? There we go. Perfect. Oh, wow. And let's take some fall damage. I didn't mean to fall down here, but... Give me a heart, please. Oh, the game's cooperating with me. I love that. It's the first time I've asked for hearts, as far as I can remember, and it gave it to me. Okay. Let's pull up the entrance, and then we'll be done with it. Is that close enough? Oh goodness, the game is lagging. Try again, Link. Or 3 hearts, whatever your name is. Will that work? Yes. Yes, it will. That'll do. Okay, finally.